Imagine a pizza that is cut into 4 slices. If you eat one slice, that's 1 out of 4 parts, written as 1 by 4 or a quarter. The numerator tells us how many parts we have. The denominator tells us how many equal parts the whole is divided. So, fractions are nothing but a way of showing parts of a whole. Now that we know what a fraction is, let's explore it in a fun way using a grid. If I shade 6 boxes, the fraction is 6/16. And if we shade 8 boxes, we get 8/16. So grids help us see fractions clearly. But fractions are not only in grids or pizzas. They can also be found in any shape or set of objects. Let's see how. In this figure, if 2 parts are shaded out of 5, the fraction is 2/5. Remember, all parts must be equal. But sometimes we don't take fractions of one shape, we take fractions of a group of things, like pencils or marbles. For example, we have a group of 10 players. To find a half of 10, divide 10 into 2 equal groups 5 in each. So a half of 10 is equal to 5. Now that we've seen fractions of shapes and collections, let's look at different kinds of fractions we can have. When the numerator is smaller than the denominator, it's a proper fraction. Example, 3/7. These are always less than 1. But what if the numerator is equal to or bigger than the denominator? Then we get a new type. When the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator, it's an improper fraction. Example, 8/3. These are equal to or greater than 1. Improper fractions can also be written in another form, which we call a mixed fraction. A mixed fraction has a whole number plus a fraction. For example, 2 and 1/3 means 2 wholes and 1/3. We can also change improper fractions into mixed ones. Example, 7 divided by 4 equals 1 whole and 3/4, or 1 and 3/4. Now that we know the different types, let's go deeper into 2 important ideas: equivalent fractions and simplest form. Fractions that look different but mean the same value are called equivalent fractions. Example, 1/3 is equal to 2/6. How? Multiply or divide numerator and denominator by the same number, you get the other numbers. If we multiply 1 and 3 by 2, we get 2 and 6. And when we reduce fractions as much as possible, we get the simplest form. The simplest form is when we reduce a fraction so it cannot be reduced further. Example, 12/18 divide numerator and denominator by 6, we get 2/3. Now that we've simplified fractions, let's learn how to compare them. Like fractions have the same denominator. Example, 3/8 and 5/8. Unlike fractions have different denominators. Example, 2/3 and 3/5. This difference is very important when we compare or calculate with fractions. If denominators are the same, just compare numerators. Example, 3/7 is less than 5/7 because 3 is smaller than 5. If denominators are different, first make them the same. Example, compare 2/3 and 3/5. We find the LCM of denominators 3 and 5, which is 15. So we multiply both fractions, both numerator and denominator, with a number that will make the denominators 15. So in 2/5 we multiply both 2 and 3 with 5 and get is equal to 10/15, and same for 3/5, we get 9/15. Now we compare 10/15 with 9/15 and we know that 10 is greater than 9. So 2/3 is greater than 3/5. Another easy way to compare fractions is by using a number line. Draw line 0 to 1, divide into 5 equal parts. To place 3/5, count 3 steps and mark 3/5, and on the same line, you can mark 2/5 as well and see which is bigger. Once we know how to compare fractions, The next step is to perform operations like addition and subtraction. In like fractions, add numerators. Example, 2 nines plus 3 nines is equal to 5 nines. In unlike fractions, make denominators same. Example, a half plus 1/3. LCM of 2, 3 is equal to 6, a half is equal to 3/6, 1/3 is equal to 2/6. So 3/6 plus 2/6 is equal to 5/6. In the same way, we can also subtract fractions. In like fractions, subtract numerators. 5/8 minus 3/8 is equal to 2/8 is equal to a quarter. In unlike fractions, we subtract the same way we add 3/4 minus 1/6. LCM of 4, 6 is equal to 12. 3/4 is equal to 9/12, 1/6 is equal to 2/12. 9/12 minus 2/12 is equal to 7/12. Let's quickly recap. Fractions show parts of a whole or a collection. We saw proper, improper, and mixed fractions. We learned about equivalent fractions and the simplest form. We compared fractions, placed them on a number line, and learned addition and subtraction. Fractions are all around us, in food, in sharing things, and even in marks scored in exams. Keep practicing with grids, number lines, and sets of objects. We hope that you have understood the topic. You can now study chapter notes, watch video lectures, and solve MCQ tests of this chapter on Edurif to ensure you score well in your school exams. And that's not all. You also get amazing courses for maths, science, English, Hindi, and much more for class 5. Thank you.